He had 2 of his wives unalived, and 3 of them had the same exact name. His first wife was Catherine of Aragon, and he cheated on her with her best friend / therapist, and had 2 affair children that he never acknowledged. Then he tried to have an affair with the affair children's aunt. She refused to be a mistress like her sister, Anne Boleyn. A year later, Catherine was banished and her room was given to Anne. He had the marriage annulled. He had a secret wedding in France with Anne. She got pregnant. They had a daughter, and of course he named her after his mother, Elizabeth. They got in fights. She had 2 miscarriages. He said she betrayed him because she couldn't have a son. Then he has an affair with Jane Seymour. Then he accused Anne of cheating with no evidence. He found her guilty of adultery and sentenced her to unaliving. The day after he had Anne unalived, he got engaged to Jane. They got married 10 days later in Anne's closet. A year later, Jane has a son. She had a hard time in labor and was unalived due to infection 10 days after giving birth. Then 3 years later, he married Anne of Cleves. He basically had to because she could help with a war that was going on. He said she was ugly, evil, and stank. No consummation, annulled. He gave her 2 houses and a generous allowance. Then he married Catherine Howard. He was 50 and she was 17. He gave her a whole bunch of land and jewelry. She cheated on him, and he had her and the man she cheated with unalived. And then he marries another Catherine Parr, a wealthy widow, and they argued over religion. Henry became obese, covered with painful pus-filled boils, and passed away at the age of 55